Insurance Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on second down. Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Pickett to his tight end, Freiermuth, for the Steeler first. The Steelers at 6-9 to start play. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 14 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
He comes into this one ranked 9th in the NFL in rushing. I think that every member of that offense knows exactly where he sits. You can see it from every one of them out there. They're all fully committed to making this a game where it really breaks free and climbs a couple of spots.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On 2nd and inches, Pickett completes this one to Pickens. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 25-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Pickett now from the gun here. It's brought in by Harris. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. First and 10, here's Pickett. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And no excitement, unless you're on the defensive team of last week, in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So, I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Murray now on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. Made him
what do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Murray now. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. From the 44, Murray, the catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Murray now to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
7 yards there and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
The partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
To the air on first down with Pickett.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Pickett.
Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, Daz Newsome.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 29, Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Able to get this one to McBride. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on fourth down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, fourth down, they went for it.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field as we eke closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
4 yards on the pickup.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete. And the Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Pickett back to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. To throw again on second down. Murray. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Meanwhile, Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Murray going to throw. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Pickett to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's Pickett. And that is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground, and they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch is taken here a step or two inside the 45-yard line. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports. Head out for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cardinals. And despite the fact that they're down on the scoreboard, they were able to have some success throwing the football in that opening half. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they were on the other end of the spectrum in terms of passing efficiency. That's going to need to improve in the second half to come.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. This one fielded at the 5. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to
try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Pickett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Back to throw, Pickett. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Fryermuth from 4 yards out. And the Steelers take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Boswell for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. This offense returning out there, and really you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. From the 31, Murray. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On second down, this is Harris. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying with Pickett here on third down. Johnson's got it complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Pickett now on first down. Again, it's Johnson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They run again with Harris. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now Pickett will look to pass it. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They hand this off to Harris. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. Looking to throw, Pickett. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Now Pickett. And he's got it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. 2nd and goal from the 1. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. An important score there, CD. Now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Extra point now by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Throwing again on second down. Murray got him in. It's Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Murray. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Now Murray again. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Murray now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Anderson.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Cardinals on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Ertz over the middle.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Murray now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray.
He'll get this to Connor underneath. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Murray to air it out again. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
They'll run for it with counter. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second.
Harris going to get it again on second down.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
It's a gain of 3.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett.
And that will be incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, he finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Murray now on first down.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Murray's throw is caught here by Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, third down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. To throw is Murray. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Murray going to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they could somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. This is Harris, and nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now here's another carry for Harris. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. They'll run with Harris. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 42nd mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all.
the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, you have to be careful.